Hi, this is David Wilburn. Today I'm going to do a couple of Excel spreadsheet tips. I deal a lot in data at the college I work at, and oftentimes we're passing inter-office lists about that we all need to modify for our own individual purposes. And a lot of times I'll get lists where the full name might be in a single field and the name might be the text, as you can see, is not in its correct case format, with the first name having a capital T and the rest lowercase, and same with the last name. And so for the first tip, what I want to do is show you how to get this into its proper case, and that's very simply done. As you can see, this is in column A in row 2. So my target is A2. What I want to do, and you can see I've created my own little field here, proper case. In B2, I'm going to simply type B2, you're equal to proper. So what I'm telling it is I want you to make whatever I'm about to tell you into its proper case. I'm going to put one of my parentheses there, and then I'm going to type A2 and another parentheses, and then when I hit enter, there you have it. So you can see it changed that into this. Now you don't have to go down through here and type that in for every one of these. You can easily just grab this bottom part of the field here that we changed, and when your cursor changes to a plus sign, just scroll down to the last name on the page and release. And you can see that it made all of our changes for us. Now, in just about everything I do, I need the names separated. And rather than going down through here and typing every first name and typing every last name, there's a much easier way of doing this. And I'm going to show you here. First thing we want to do is we want to copy the data that we want to change. Now, if you notice, when I click on cell B2, it's not showing Terry Bradshaw up here. It's showing my formula. So if I were to go over here and try to separate my names, it would be impossible because it would be referencing the formula. So what I want to do is I want to copy these names. Right click, copy. And then I'm going to go right over here under C2, right click, and when I go to paste, I don't want to do a normal paste, because then I'm just doing what I normally do. It's going to paste everything. Instead, I only want the values, not the formula that goes with it. So when I hit values, as you can see, now it says Terry Bradshaw, Jack Lambert, Lynn Swan. And yes, this is the 78 Steelers, one of my all-time favorite teams. Figured this would be a fun way to do this assignment. Now, just so it doesn't create any confusion, I want to take and hide this column. I'm going to click on it and right click, hide. Now I want to show you how to separate the names into a first name and last name field. It's very simple. We're going to select all the names. We already have a field over here beside it, so you need to make sure that you have an empty column for the names that you're going to be splitting apart. So once you have your names selected, on the Data tab, you're going to go to Text to Columns. And here's a preview area of what we have. And as you can see, they're all still in one single column. I'm going to hit the Next button. Let's go back. Just leave the default setting for this. It's set to delimited. And I'll show you why here in just a second. When we hit Next, you can come over here, and there's various ways you can separate it. It just depends on what your unique need is. For me, I just want to separate it into two different columns. So I'm going to click space, Next, and now you can see in the preview window we have two separate columns, and finish. And there you have your first name and your last name. And this is what we started with. And then to less confusion, we can unhide our column B, select A and C, right click and unhide, and there you have it. Thank you very much.